Good morning. Welcome to week 2 of Bookoplathon. If you saw last week's vlog, you know I finished one book. Well, technically I finished 2 books last week in the first week of the readathon. Um, but one of them was my audiobook, so I'm actually getting ready to leave for work right now. And I figured I would start off this vlog by letting you know I'm going to be starting the audiobook for Vow of Thieves on my way to work this morning. So, starting week 2 fresh, we have a new book. And yeah, I also brought Well Matched and Taming of the Shrew to read on my breaks. So yeah, that's where I'm at starting week 2. I hope you had a good first week of the readathon if you're participating, and yeah, hopefully we can have a strong second week as well. So yeah, that's the start of this week, and I will check in when I've read some stuff. It is Thursday now, and I just wanted to do a quick check-in with my reading. I am hiding in the bedroom because my husband is working from home again. So week two has not gone how I was hoping it would. I had some issues this week with my car and some stuff, so a lot of my downtime was not spent reading. It was spent just kind of watching TV and zoning out. But I have today off. It was raining this morning, but the sun is coming out now. So, I mean, whatever. It would have been nice to be reading when it was raining, but I was doing other things this morning. So, I'm just going to check in with my tracker and then get to reading. I'm about halfway through Taming of the Shrew now, and I've read about another 25 pages of Well Matched so far. Not a ton. But then I started the audiobook for Vow of Thieves, and I'm about 15% through that. So that's probably my biggest chunk of reading so far this week, is that audiobook. So, yeah, I'm going to do some reading. The sun just went behind the clouds again, so it's getting really dark. I apologize. But yeah, I'm probably going to be reading Well Matched today. I'm just going to kind of go light a candle and sit in the living room and read for a little bit while my husband is working. And then we bought a bag of apples earlier this week, and neither one of us, or actually it was last week, we bought some apples last week, and neither one of us really liked them for just eating. So I think I'm going to do some baking today. A little bit later, I might make an apple crisp or something. I've never filmed in my kitchen, like cooking stuff, so I don't know if I can make that work. But if I can make it work, there might be some of that in this vlog as well. But yeah, that's it. Pretty much. We watched football on Sunday. The Patriots lost. They were terrible. But I did some reading during that as well, though. So yeah, that's it for now. Yeah, I'm just going to do some reading and maybe some baking. And we'll just see how much I can get done. I just filmed making my apple crisp. I don't know how it's going to turn out. The footage or the apple crisp, we'll find out. But yeah, I don't know. If it turns out well, I kind of made it up as I went along, but if it turns out well, I will write the recipe in the description. I don't know if anybody would want to make it, but if you're interested, if it turns out good, I will write the recipe for you guys. But yeah, so that is going to be baking. We are going to have dinner. My arm is shaking, I'm sorry. And yeah, I listened to some of Vow of Thieves while I was doing my little baking project, so I did do some reading. I also read some of Well Matched earlier and a little bit of the Shakespeare play. I have been sitting on the porch for approximately 2 minutes and I am sweating. So I'm going to go back inside, but yeah, when it comes out of the oven, I will show you the final result. Fingers crossed it comes out pretty well. Okay, so I just want to wrap up week 2 of Bookoplathon really quick. The apple crisp was delicious. My husband loved it, I loved it, so I will put a recipe in the description down below. Like I said when I made it, I kind of made it up as I went along, but it's kind of also like a basic recipe, so I can tell you what I did. The only 2 things that I kind of messed up that will be different in the recipe than what you saw is I put something originally that I thought was cinnamon, but it turned out it was cinnamon sugar. My husband had reused like a cinnamon jar to mix cinnamon sugar for like toast and stuff. So there's one spice that shouldn't be in there. And then I actually ran out of brown sugar. So normally I use all brown sugar for the crumb topping, but for that one, because I ran out of brown sugar because I never check my baking supplies before I start baking, I used half brown sugar, half white sugar. So the recipe will say all brown sugar. But I don't even know if anyone would be interested in that, so that's enough about that. Let's talk about my reading for the week. So, this week was tough, like on the personal side with a bunch of issues. So, reading struggled a little bit, it suffered a little bit, but I was able to do some reading. I got halfway through Taming of the Shrew. I read up to, I think, page 75 or 80 of Well Met, and then I got about 20% through Vow of Thieves. So I was able to get some reading done. Not as much as I had hoped, but it is what it is. And spoiler alert, this is actually Thursday morning, even though I said I was going to finish these vlogs on Wednesdays. I'm home from work today because of one of the issues that I had. So I am going to get a strong start on reading for week 3. So yeah, you'll see that in next week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoyed like that little bit of extra daily life kind of footage that I put in. I don't know if people are interested in what I do outside of reading, but not a lot of reading happened, so I had to put something else to make this vlog a little bit entertaining. And yeah, that's gonna be it for week 2, and I will see you in the vlog for week 3. Bye!